Well, so hasn't it been pretty long ride that we've had with silver? So in front of me we have some silver coins, and basically the premiums that we're paying for these, I heard that they're actually using the spot price and not the actual bullion price. But to me that doesn't mean anything, and to most people who actually collect these it probably doesn't mean as well, because we collect such small numbers of the actual product itself. Okay, so when the markets opened yesterday, the price dropped from, I think, from 82 to 72. So pretty much, if you sold in that time period, you would have lost a lot of money. But it doesn't really matter, because fiat currency, doesn't matter what country you go to. You can go to one of the Euro lands, Hong Kong. Yeah, the coins are a bit boring, but still, I like the fit coins. The Australian dollar, which is the currency that I use actually most of the time, because that's what I get paid in. So even though this stuff has gone up and gone down, this stuff always goes down. I've got quite a few bills. A few of them are insurance. So my cat insurance increased 30% this year. Maybe because the cat's getting older and they think it's going to get paid more, use more of the insurance. I don't know. Or maybe it's just the normal thing. My home insurance, home and content, went up about 13%. My car insurance, I think, went up about 15%. So everything is going up. And I see food prices are also going up as well. Probably not as much, probably only about 5%. But still, this is always losing value. Eventually, it will just be a collector's item in 50, 100 years' time. Although in this condition, it's not going to be worth much, because there's 185 of these suckers that were actually minted. Anyway, so what's going to happen to the actual coinage? Well, currently, I myself think that there is a lot of FOMO going on. So a lot of new people coming into it, and they're just buying up silver wherever they can get it, and they're usually looking for a good price. So let's have a look at these ones. So this is a German 10 Deutschmark from 1972. So this was issued for the Munich Olympics, not the Berlin Olympics. I think that was another time period. And these ones I used to be able to get for about 15 and sell for about $20 Australian. But currently the bullion value on the 30th of December 2025 is a $34.56. The spot price in Australian dollars, it's gone up. It was $1.10 about a minute ago. Now it's $111. The per kilo's 3,571. So if you want to buy 1 gram, it costs you $3.50. So that's 1 gram of silver. In the US dollars, it's about 74.45 US dollars per kilo. And that's per ounce per kilo, 2,393. So, and I heard that comics actually increased its, so they increased the margins from 20,000 to 25,000. Now I have no idea what the hell that means. All I know is that they need 25,000 if they want to buy silver futures, and that affects this price. So people are saying that this market is manipulated. Well, silver is always manipulated. People want to just buy the whole lot, drive the price up and sell it. That's what they done in 1980. And currently, well, they're putting measures, which is and also there's a market cap. They reduce the market cap, which I don't know. So really, if you're going to buy silver, there's only a certain amount you can buy, and basically you need to fork out the money. But anyway, that's what's affecting this silver as well. Yeah, but I'm not really into that stuff. I'm just into these actual collecting of coins. So which that was divergent from silver value, but obviously that's never ever going to be the case. And okay, so here we have Austrian coins, so these are 50 shillings. So you could buy silver Austrian coins in the 5 shillings, 10 shillings for circulation. Then you got 25, 50 and 100 shillings, which were commemorative. There's other denominations, but I'm just going to worry about those. And here we have the first one that was issued in 1959 with Tiroler Freiheit, so Tyrol freedom or liberation of Tyrol. And this one is a 20 gram, 90% silver, so it has a higher silver content than the actual 100 shillings. And currently these silver value of these ones are $64.20, so a high silver content. And also a lot of them are actually quite dirty, have some staining, so obviously people just pass these along as bullion V's. Oh, there's one for 33 US dollars, which is about 50. Maybe I'll have a look at that. Anyway, so if you can, also I've been watching some of the actual coin channels. It says that sellers have been selling these for about 10% maximum under spot. So really, they're just trying to move it along. And even if they brought it a month ago and they're moving along now, that still makes some money. Although, yeah, fiat currency is actually not that good. Okay, the 100 francs from Luxembourg, Grand Duchy, has the coat of arms, has the Charlotte, Grand Duchess. Now, I'm not too sure if this did circulate. There was 50,000 minted. Population's only 500,000, but still, I don't think this would have circulated. And it is 18 grams, 83.5% silver. And this one, for the silver value today, 30th of December 2025, is 53.62. So that's going to change in the future. And that's going to change when I make coin videos about these. I'm just going to say bullion value plus blah 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 blah. Or if it's just bullion value, it's bullion value. Just like I used to say the actual silver price of these coins, but now I would just say the value if it's above the actual bullion value for a collector's coin. But these coins here are pretty much just bullion, even though 50,000 is actually quite low. I think I got this one for about $30 when the price was that high. And now, would I buy this now? $50? Yeah, nah. I can buy actually a lot better stuff. So I'd prefer, now that the silver value's gone up, I actually prefer to buy older stuff. So this 20 kreuzers from Austria. These ones, you're not going to get them for bullion. I think the bullion's only about $15 or something, because the historical value is a lot more important. Also, a lot of the mintages for these are actually quite low, so you're never going to get them for bullion. But these ones, yeah, these are the ones that I would like to collect. And the silver value was pretty consistent. And also, these ones were circulating, so they circulated with the wider population. Although this was probably a higher value coin than most of the population. Most of the population lived in poverty and probably used the copper and bronze coins that were issued for circulation. But that's for another video. So that's basically what I like to collect. Now these ones, not much so, but the price of these ones will move up and down with this gold, silver value, as well as gold coins. But people are quite readily willing to actually increase the price of these. But when the silver price goes down, they're only going to reduce the actual price of these in your fiat currency. Yes, they use fiat currency. Why? Because I can't go to a supermarket or a shop or a grocery store and use this silver, mainly because they're not familiar with it. They don't know if it's real or not. They've probably never seen it before. They've heard about silver, probably don't even know it's silver or whitish color, but they do know this stuff. And you pay government taxes in this. You don't pay government taxes in this. If you want to use this to pay taxes or anything like that, fees, levies or whatever, you need to convert it into fiat. So that's how fiat currencies have got us by the balls these days. Yeah, so anyway, the largest coin I have is this Dutch 10 gulden. So this one's not really an attractive coin. It's pretty boring. And the silver value is $64. So it is the same as the Austrian coins. So these ones, what were they? 25 grams? Did I say? I can't. No, 20 grams. 90%. This 10 gulden is 25 grams and 72%. So if it had 90%, yeah, the value of this coin would be higher than this coin. $64. I think I bought this one when it was about 40. So really, here we have the Monarch Juliana Regina. So anyway, who knows what the future of silver is going to be. Now just one quick look at the stock market, and I'll see that the increase in the percentage applied to all stock, not just silver. We have, okay, it's 74 still. Yeah, earlier today I think it was about 72. And now currently it's gone back to 110 from 111, so it's up and down like a yo-yo. And today it looks like there's a big sell that's going on. The line is red, so there's more sells than buys, but you never know. People will probably just taking profits, and if they think the price has dropped $5 or $10, they might actually just buy it again. Anyway, let me know what you think about silver and gold. I think there's a lot of FOMO, a lot of people getting in at the last minute, which is probably going to burn them. Like they've done Bitcoin, they've done it with so many other stuff. And then, I don't know, you tell me what you think's going to happen next. I don't think it's going to go to 200, that's just way too high. Historical average is probably about $20. Anyway, thank you very much, have an awesome coin back now collecting time, and take care.